he continues. President Lula has just been holding a press conference, so overcome with emotion he had to stop talking and wipe away the tears. This has been a popular victory. Interesting reaction from the White House that we're getting. One White House spokesman sour grapes somewhat. He said even Obama's presence couldn't make up for, and I quote, the politics in that room. For England, the Oval evokes fond memories. Equally, this ground could provide incentive for Australia as a fitting backdrop to avenge their Ashes defeat in 2005. Carrie Brown, Al Jazeera, London. Tell me what's going through your mind right now, looking at it?
I think just all the positivity that's been shown to me so far. You know, I think the American public and the American people have been so positive to my arrival.
Now let's focus here on the Galaxy, because it's important to quickly gel with your team, make sure they know what we know, that the icon is the icon, and you're very down to earth. Your socks smell as bad as theirs do when you've been training. How do you let them know that quickly?
They'll only find that after they've trained with me the first couple of days, but I think that's one of the biggest challenges, obviously.
Now, Chelsea, one of the world's biggest spenders in club football, have been banned from signing any players for the next 2 transfer windows. So let's get more now from our European sports correspondent, Carrie Brown.
What we really want to see is why, when we know in this industry, we've seen it written by many footballers in autobiographies, that tapping up does take place. It's typical for agents and coaches and people that go out to spot talent to sort of have quiet chats and words through agents and players. Why is this extraordinary and, as Chelsea say, unprecedented punishment being handed out to them? We have to wait for that FIFA report to really know why.
I mean, this potentially is enormously damaging. What more do you know?
But there's very much a breaking story all coming into us right now, Barbara. We know that most of those arrests taking place in Germany following 50 raids. 15 of the 17 arrests focused in Germany. So that's very much where the ringleaders are. Mr. Dennis, can McLaren clear their name today?
We don't fear the truth at all.
Do you think Ferrari should be brought to account? Obviously, there was a leak from Ferrari. They were involved.
The only thing we're interested in is the truth.
Maradona said he couldn't understand such behaviour, so I pressed the new Argentina coach, asking how he would respond if a handball went against his team. Can you understand the reaction of Terry Butcher in some manner?
Inglaterra llegaron a una final.
England won a World Cup final against Germany with a goal that didn't cross the line.
Así.
Of course, you want to win the Champions League, but it's not possible next year.
Will you still be at Old Trafford next year?
I don't know.
And when I asked about a move to Italy, Ronaldinho weakly denied it, but then appeared to backtrack. They say because of your relationship with Eto, you may be going to Milan. Are you going to Milan?
No, no he comprendido nada. Entonces, a mí me toca jugar al fútbol, voy a seguir jugando. Por el futuro no se sabe lo que va a pasar, ¿no?
This is the pitch the kids play on, and this could be lethal for any young child tackling onto it. The fact is that kids here play touch rugby for far longer than children in any other rugby nation, simply because it's too dangerous to compete on these pitches. There's only one rugby pitch in the whole of the country.
After your report, we had several phone calls from people who were not even aware that we played rugby in Ghana, and they wanted to know what they could do to help us. After your report, International Rugby Board actually supported us in a tournament, a Six Nations tournament in Ghana.
As you celebrated that goal, Leo, did you draw comparisons yourself with the Maradona goal from the World Cup in '86, or were you really unaware of how special it was?
No, to tell the truth, at the time I didn't even imagine it, not even when the game finished. Then later, when the 2 goals were compared on television, well, then I realised. But what stands out personally in my career are the titles I won with Barcelona and the celebrations surrounding those. These moments were more important than that goal.
I know you've been with both teams, Carrie. Who have you been talking to?
Well, a very interesting chat with Alessandro Del Piero, who said, our team have only got here by luck. Our team need to pull ourselves together and really start rediscovering the form that saw us win the World Cup. An incredible 8 wins out of 8, but some people are saying you might need to be tested with some friendlies leading up to the World Cup, because the group in some senses has been kind to you.
think the manager's done that in the past and will continue to do that in the future with our games. We play some very difficult friendlies and come up against some of the best teams in the world, so we'll continue to do that.
Thanks, Sammy. We start with cricket, and the sports world governing body has confirmed it did investigate match-fixing claims surrounding the recent Test series between Sri Lanka and Pakistan. But the ICC's anti-corruption unit has said it is happy nothing untoward took place. The country can now proudly boast that it is the home of the World 2020 champions. Carrie Brown, Al Jazeera, London. And the message emanating from that iconic red bus is that all are welcome aboard.